Our people are suffering in our country. And Joe Boga had no solution to the problem. This man is a complete incapacitated political disability president. That's who Joe Boga is. He is an incapacitated individual. He is a guy who I see as a disability president, along with a liability on the Liberian people. The man is spending more money on himself for health, and he wasting money traveling out there and doing nothing. Joe Boga, 230 days in office, the money he has spent is more than how much so far Joe we are spending in the first year. The man is nothing. Joe Boga is nothing. Nothing works for Joe Boga. Very incapacitated. The characteristic of Joe Boga is like this. This man has no transferable skills to perform. 2, he is so incapacitated that he cannot even put his own shoes on. Number 3, Joe Boga is the biggest liability in our country. And then number 4, this man has no vision for himself. This man was born to be a failure. Liberian, this man was born to be a failure. Look at the man. Don't listen to anybody in regards to the July 26th message. There's nothing there. Boga he not even thinking that there's any institution in our country. He not following any laws. He not following any regulation. Nothing. A Boga can tell you, say, the man is my friend. I tell you that he doesn't have regard for any process, system, policy, or law in our country. Boga administration is lawless administration. They have no regard for policy. They have no regard for standard. They got no regard for the code of conduct. They just get up in the morning and they do whatever. Nothing Boga is doing that follow any governmental systemic protocol. This old man is nothing but a liability that the Liberian people brought on this country. The greatest liability ever that Liberians have brought in their life is Joseph Boga. The old man number 1 priority is to take care of his health. Number 2, he don't give a damn about what.
It's just a waste of time trying to say Joseph Boga to be president. How can you take a man who is ready? I'm not saying he will die tomorrow. I'm not wishing him death. But Jeremiah, let's be honest, the man is some years, 82 years or so. He's 80 plus years old. The man can't even open an eye when he's sitting to his own house. The man goes to any party he's sleeping. The man cannot. He does not have new ideas. And those of you who are being Joe Boga, I don't know why Liberian people always make bad choices.
Some of you guys are fucked up. Joe Boga does somebody rescue somebody. Yeah. So now you can make the party boys there, but it's understandable. Because some of you guys never had the opportunity to see real rescue that will rescue you for a very long time of better opportunity. Joe Boga does rescue. Look at it. You're ready to take a look at Joe Boga.
What's the justification? If you said your office could have been run on $8 million initially, or 5 of you guys, $8 million United States dollars, why now are you coming back and saying, listen, we came in $11 million when you said you could run on $8 million? Where are you going to put the additional $3 million? Liberians, nothing, power concedes nothing unless you demand it. You have to demand what you want from this country. Look at the country we're living in. Look at this country. Look. But people, they just said that their brother will not choose nothing.
Nobody did all. The two of them just stole 500,000. And the kind of thing I should be interested in. How can Jeremiah Kun, the vice president of the Republic of Liberia, who sits over the Senate, they just milk? You are there. Jeremiah Kun just stole 500,000. Kun is a diplomatic role. It's a very diplomatic role. And we will just get into this matter to make sure that every money they steal from this country, they will pay for it. Like
because keep following up. According to information that we received, the president has mandated.
I kept telling Liberian people, this old man got no plan. Then we saw again, they said Joe Walker is heading to Dallas. He will be there from May the 6th to the 9th. That's when Joe Walker will be Randy. And when that old man come by, man, the airport will be jammed up. There will be investors coming in the country. We are in August. Not a single investor came from Dallas to visit Liberia. The next thing we say again, Walker, you got no national development plan. We even know your vision. They say, gentlemen, you got to make it know again. And say, oh, we got bus. How many people riding the bus today? You all see the buses around? While we were still arguing about the buses, the next thing they say, oh, the man coming with carry people there. But where are the yellow machine today, folks? And what do they do again? They say, gentlemen, Walker is heading to South Korea. We see no investor again. Walker went to picture. Oh, make he lie and lie and lie and lie until again he said he met Elon Musk. Joe Walker, where is your national development plan?
Will defend the country. He got a background when Elliot Paga was in power, background 1,600.
Okay.
So we are carry it down to 3,600.
So what is he trying to say? And what is he trying to say? Is the guy thinking that the people are so dumb and stupid?
Some of our children were scared. Oh, they get small joint corner. Commissioner small, they're scary. They might not be scary. We can fire anybody. Don't worry. When we take over, as we take over in January, we'll make sure you're really in your job. We can fire nobody.
So when you listen to Kun telling you in that video that nobody will get fired, and today you're looking at the reality in the country, send it to office. Do you now see the inconsistent that it makes with lies? Joseph Walker has been unable to plan for his own future. And do you think that Joseph Walker is going to plan for your future? Look at Joseph Walker. People should be looking at successful people in life, not losers, not failure, not disaster. And that's what Joseph Walker is all about. I kept telling Liberian people, this old man got no plan. Then we saw again, they said Joe Walker is heading to Dallas. He will be there from May the 6th to the 9th. That's when Joe Walker will be Randy. And when that old man come by, man, the airport will be jammed up. There will be investors coming in the country. We are in August. Not a single investor came from Dallas to visit Liberia. The next thing we say again, Walker, you got no national development plan. We even know your vision. They say, gentlemen, you gotta make it know again. And say, oh, we got bus. How many people riding the bus today? You all see the buses around? While we were still arguing about the buses, the next thing they say, oh, the man coming with carry people there. Why are the yellow machine today, folks? And what do they do again? They say, gentlemen, Porker is heading to South Korea. We see no investor again. Porker went to picture. Omeki lie and lie and lie and lie until again he said he met Elon Musk. Joe Porker, where is your national development plan? Joseph Porker, government is catching hard time. They are catching hard time. They got nowhere to get money from. The men were with Ellen for 12 years. Look at Group of 77. He destroyed that place. Joe Porker established the CPP because he was so scared. He was scared that coming was going to override him. He and you then got ready again in loud comments. Joe Porker's successful story is to trick people. And that's what he continued to do. That is why Joseph Porker is not a successful leader. This man was born to be a loser. 12 years on Ellen. Ellen gave him all the John Deere agricultural machine. Joe Porker took that machine to Lofa. They stay there up to today. Am I lying here again, folks? The government of Joseph Porker is getting broke and broke every day. Joseph Porker was never invited to China. He was never invited. But the opinion of the sea is because you see Joe Porker, he looking old and that. It's not the man that old man. No. That man, as young man, he did nothing. As a middle-aged man, he did nothing. Joseph Porker got people who are phone carriers, and then he got people who are majority, they are all prostate people. All the guys around Joe Porker, when they ride the plane, look at them saying that with dapper on them. Because every minute they go in the barroom. All of them, you see them when they come in, check the line when they come in. All of them come and check the prostate they ride. You also better than people do that. When Joe Porker come in, so prostate, got them on that line. So prostate men, they PP all through on that plane, go PP. And you want to see the devil try this? What try that you see the devil in the barroom coming back, go in the barroom coming back. Porker fight can wear his apple. When he come out of the airport, he can go cheap. And the kind of people that Joe Porker they bring here, prostate carrier them and phone with them. And the kind of people Joe Porker get there, so they can come in and tell you're wasting your time. You guys are wasting your time. You guys are behind the wrong people. Alright, these guys are bunch of yo-yo, bunch of prostate phone with that the whole squad there. Boom. I know, I don't want to use that word, but they are useless people. They got no plan at all. I don't have no respect for them because they are coming to destroy what they did not destroy or what they did not end or did not finish. These guys are the point I'm going to say, no. When I ever saw these guys in the media, nothing. Those guys are driving our country back. So you're not seeing the result right now. Nothing works. Since Joe Porker became president, nothing you are seeing working. Nothing. Joseph Porker got people who are phone carriers, and then he got people who are majority, they are all prostate people. All the guys around Joe Porker, when they ride the plane, look at them saying that with dapper on them. Because every minute they go in the barroom. All of them, you see them when they come in, check the line when they come in. All of them come and check the prostate they ride. You also better than people do that. When Joe Porker come in, so prostate, got them on that line. So prostate men, they PP all through on that plane, go PP. And you want to see the devil try this? What try that you see the devil in the barroom coming back, go in the barroom coming back. Porker fight can wear his apple. When he come out of the airport, he can go cheap. And the kind of people that Joe Porker they bring here, prostate carrier them and phone with them. And the kind of people Joe Porker get there, so they can come in and tell you're wasting your time. You guys are wasting your time. You guys are behind the wrong people. Alright, these guys are bunch of yo-yo, bunch of prostate phone with that the whole squad there. Boom. I know, I don't want to use that word, but they are useless people. They got no plan at all. I don't have no respect for them because they are coming to destroy what they did not destroy or what they did not end or did not finish. These guys are the point I'm going to say, no. When I ever saw these guys in the media, nothing. Those guys are driving our country back. So you're not seeing the result right now. Nothing works. Since Joe Porker became president, nothing you are seeing working. Nothing. And I behind the wrong people. Alright, these guys are bunch of yo-yo, bunch of prostate own way that the whole squad there go. I don't want to use that word, but they are useless people. They got no plan at all. I don't have no respect for them. How can a government official that you put into office and based on your sweat, energy, and time, you got it into office, and they're enriching themselves, no respect for you? Absolutely no respect for any government official. Look at the Boka people there. All they want to do is to just dress, get all the planes, enrich the private companies. They pay hotels, bills, they pay the plane fare, they travel the company, just gaining from them, and they're not getting nothing. And all they do is take pictures and show you out there. The Boka people, they are failures. Our country is so underdeveloped in every sector that we don't even know where to start. That we even know where to start. And the guy you call leaders in our country, they are visionless people. They are short-sighted people. The only thing they know is to just steal and steal and steal. Because you guys got a Gosin Kapwan who bet in government say 19 moving. You got all the other guys that are Boka breaking who left even and gave up home. And they is still holding position. Liberians are buying their own suffering in our country. They go and listen to people who misguide them. I'm telling you guys are fucked up. You guys are behind the wrong guys. Those guys are bunch of yo. What's so many? Look at them. Look at the people that are behind Joseph Boka. What are they doing for living in the time? They are all employed just like Joseph Boka himself. Joseph Boka has been unemployed for the past 5 years. He even revised his own vision. What is Joseph Boka's vision? Can anybody read on Joseph Boka's vision? What is Joseph Boka's national agriculture policy? What is Joseph Boka's national infrastructure policy? Nothing. Every day you can arrest. Arrest what? Anybody can get up and put any kind of word together. Arrest. Masai can tell you, say, or D-Rex. You can call yourself Z-Rex. You can call yourself Ro-Rex. What the heck is Joseph Boka talking about? Arrest. That is nothing but some kind of old junky slogan he's using over there. Joseph Boka got no vision for that country. Joseph Boka is very, very incompetent. He got nothing. Ellie Johnson Sally know that Joseph Boka ain't work for them. That's why she never promoted him. That's why she never promoted the man. The man doesn't have nowhere to go because he is incapacitated. The man health condition how many guys know about Joseph Boka health here? Joseph Boka is a public official. You got to know Joseph Boka physical and functional capacity. You know what is Joseph Boka or health? No. The man is sick. The man got pacemaker in. And he's not letting the Liberian people know where he stands as it relates to his overall health. Where does he stand? Where does he stand? Joseph Boka has not given you any medical report to determine his functional capacity, his overall health. That is something that every political leader needs to bring to the attention of the Liberian people. That man will be more of a medical liability than being a problem solver for that country. Joseph Boka is a man with a liability. You know, there are times that in the country, the life insurance company will not take certain people when they get 2 minutes sickness on them. So life insurance company will not take it. The Liberian people need to understand that Joseph Boka is a medical liability. Joseph Boka is a medical liability. Do not allow Joseph Boka to bring that liability. Our people are suffering in our country. And Joe Boka had no solution to the problem. I think this man is a complete incapacitated political disability president. That who Joe Boka is. He is an incapacitated individual. He is a guy who I see as a disability president, along with a liability on the Liberian people. The man is spending more money on himself for health, and he wasting money traveling out there and doing nothing. Joe Boka, 230 days in office, the money he has spent is more than how much so far Joe we have spent in the first year. The man. Hello to every one of you guys there, and that was just a mix from me and thank you guys so much for the opportunity. So let us get into our rhythm here. Yeah, let's get into our rhythm here. And welcome to every one of you guys. This is J. Randy here, and thank you guys so much for staying along. Let me just move it all of the way. All right, guys. Hello there to everyone. My name is J. Randy, and thank you guys so much for watching me here today. We'll be back here tomorrow morning again with another broadcast, as always. So thank you guys so much. It's always a pleasure to be here. All right. I look forward to your feedback and stuff like that. So we are not going to be here for a long time because we are pressed with time. Let me see here. I am targeting maybe 10:30, 10:45, and we'll be out of here. All right. Because we started a new week and we want to see how the weekend went. So we just do a few conversation, or we'll have a few conversation here, and then we'll be going and going. There's one thing I want to share with you guys here. Let me see here. CDC people, all right, your CDC people, they are not doing so well. Yes, CDC people, they are not doing so well, and I'm not going to how do you call it? I am not going to sit here and just think that when Joseph Boyka is the only problem in the country. CDC is also not doing so well. They are not helping the people at all. Yes, I would say that CDC is not helping the people at all. And we have to make sure that we let them know, or we let you guys know that CDC is not doing so well. Let me see where I want. Okay, this video right here. I want to share the video here with you guys here just to see here, right? So just let me know if you can see this video here. I'm watching my screen here right now. It will soon be coming up here. All right, there you go, there you go, there you go. All right. So as you can see here, all right, old wine in new bottle. This content, all right, this content, Cloud Weir 58th birthday celebration. What is going on here? Well, welcome to my platform here. I already done. I'm not just here to please one set of people. All right, I'm not here to please one set of people here. We continue to remind CDC that the reason why one of the reasons why George Weah was defeated is because Mr. Weah did not listen to some of us out here. Now, Mr. Weah is about to celebrate yet another birthday, but what Mr. Weah is doing, Mr. Weah, all right, is putting old wine in new bottle. These are the faces that Mr. Weah had put ahead of his birthday celebration. All right. And people are complaining. So today, someone shared this link with me and said, J. Randy, I want you to take a look at this and share your opinion on it. And I guarantee the person that I will do that. Yes, I said that I will do that. So as you can see here, these are people who stuck with Mr. Weah and did not do Mr. Weah any justice. So Mr. Weah, has decided to put these people in the front of CDC activities of which he is part of. That is Mr. Weah 58th birthday committee. As you can see right here, I'm highlighting the thing here, all right? It said, take a look right here, folks. It said, take a look at those constituting the former president, Dr. George Weah 58th birth anniversary. This list permanently features the same group of people who have long been entrenched in our party leadership. So people are complaining in the country. They feel that they are disenchanted. As you can see here, there has been no official response from the CDC or this latest smell of disenchantment within the party. CDC has not made any comment as far as that goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought to share the thing with you guys. All right. I don't really give a damn what happened to CDC. I don't give a damn. And you guys who in the United States here that support CDC, you guys are trying to make sure that this election gave you guys the right price. And that's why I said Liberian politicians will always put their interest first and not you. So continue to be behind them. They're not going to do anything. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think CDC is going to make any changes within her structure. She will set it up and wait until election time comes, and they will go in there. If they get lucky, they win. Well, the country will not change. If Joseph Walker remain there, the country will not change because these two group of people, they got nothing, as far as I'm concerned, that really matter the most to them for the people of Liberia. I think Mr. Weir need to rekindle himself. He need to allow the young people who are not served to run the committee. I mean, have somebody having your birthday. Allow the young people to be the face of those activities out there so that the Liberian people can get to see. Yes, so the Liberian people can get to see what the people are capable of doing. But again, I'm just bringing it out here, and and do you think when I'm talking to Boca, I'm actually talking on behalf of CDC? No, I'm not criticizing Joe Boca because of CDC. I am criticizing Joe Boca because he has not been able to deliver for the people of Liberia. My criticism of CDC is not, of Joe Boca is in no way, shape, or form means that I'm getting support to CDC. No, CDC herself need to change. CDC is not listening out here. The official feeder by default after Boca is their term, so they don't care about what other people say they need to do. They don't care to change anything. So I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, and make you guys to feel funny. I know some of you guys will not steal y'all run away, but that's just how you guys are. And, so I'm not going to bother myself with you guys. Those who belong to the CDC party that will stay here, that's fine. And and those who don't want to come here. But all I pray is Mr. Trump win this election. Nobody should make noise here about Trump policy here. No, nobody should make noise about Trump policy because Trump policy is the policy that the American people that support Trump want. CDC behavior behavior that the party accept in the country. They don't want no change. And then Unity Party accepting of Joe Boca leadership is the same thing. So whether you're in America, don't get veiled with Donald Trump and his people. If we see you guys who support George Weah live in the diaspora, and some of you guys back home and say there's nothing wrong with changing the structure of the party, fine. If you live in the diaspora and you're a Unity partisan back home and you say nothing wrong with Joe Boca, fine. And then those that live in America, when Trump wins, whatever Trump says or Trump does, that's it. Because nobody is wrong. So let's continue to do what we do best. All right. And that's how we want it. Yes. So for me, I'm praying every day that Trump should win the election. I really want him to win. And when he wins, everything will be okay. And at the same way, when CDC does not do the right thing, when people want to criticize and CDC are praying that the leader don't listen to change anything, that's fine. The same way Liberians who support Joe Boca are doing the same thing, praying that Joe Boca should not change anything, fine. So in the cause of our selfish personal interest, the struggle continue, right? Yeah. So let's just stop this share here and get back to our normal broadcast here. All right. Again, my name is Jay Randy. Many Liberians don't like to come on my show because I'm very frank and honest with them. They don't like to hear the truth because they are not people who believe in the truth. Whether they belong to CDC party, they belong to Unity Party or any other party, they don't like to hear the truth. So one by one, they will come here, and by the time I start hitting the truth, they will run away from here. So if you're watching for the first time, I want you to keep your eyes on seditions. I want you to keep your eyes on Unity Party. And yeah, what I want you to monitor. When I'm talking negative thing about Joe Boca poor behavior, CDC people will come here, they'll be in majority. When I start to flip the switch and start to see things that CDC is not doing, then Unity Party people number will start going up and CDC will start going down. My point here is they are not sincere to the truth. And they are not sincere to the truth. As long as something is in their interest, they will come and support you on your platform. As long as you start to criticize them, they will come and leave. So what does that leave the country? Well, it leaves the country hanging in the balance because whether it is the opposition or the government, these guys are not in the interest. But guess what? They will want to tell you how Donald Trump should behave in America. Donald Trump should not say negative thing about immigrants. Donald Trump should not say this. But these are the people who run and support other political parties in their country, and their leaders are doing negative things to the other people, but they don't tend to support it. And that is why I'm here to make sure that you guys understand that in Africa or Liberia, they don't really see the truth of democracy. They see it in their own personal agenda. All right. So welcome to the show, and thank you guys so much for the opportunity. What do we have here for you guys here? Well, I have an image here today. All right. I have an image here. These are images that people like to see in the country, right? All right. These are images here. This image is a very unique image here. Only when Liberians realize that their leaders often put personal gain over public service will the nation begin to change. Till then, the world will not will not stop seeing these distressing images in the country. And that's me. So what does it mean, fellow Liberians and people out there? This guy in the car used to be someone who has no opportunity, but he used the ignorant minds of our people, and they elected him as a senator. So now he enjoyed the pleasure of these people buying $45,000 car, living a very fantastic life. And then the very people who voted for them, like in the case, this lady here, as you can see, she is now on the street begging for survival. But she was part of the voters who voted this guy into office. But now the guy is living a good life. He don't smell hunger. He don't feel hunger. There's nothing he worried about, but just enjoy the luxury of life. Can you imagine? This guy owned a $45,000 car. And every 3 years, they made their own law that after every 3 years, they go and purchase another $45,000 car. That is the law they made in the country. So they purchased $45,000 car and gave nothing to the people. They shorthand the people and don't help them. So this image, as you can see, it is a clear indication that we have a problem in the country called West Africa. The people in power, whether they are part of the Senate or the House of Representatives, because they have stuff we call bicameral government, where they have 3 branches of government. They have the legislative branch, they have the executive branch, and they also have the judiciary branch. But all 3 branches of government, they are never in the interest of the Liberian people. They pass laws that benefit themselves. They put they put their personal interest above the people, and we see this thing all the time. They continue to sign for money. They continue to borrow money, but it is not impacting the people's life in this country. And that's why we are saying to everyone here tonight that only when Liberians realize that their leaders often put personal gain above public service, the nation will begin. Again, above public service, will the nation begin to change. Till then, the world will not stop seeing these distressing images in the country. That's how it is. And imagine a lawmaker riding a $45,000 brand new car. All right, brand new car. And then people living in the country on less than $2 a day. That's how bad the country is for now. So that image, we will continue to show that to the people of Liberia, and we'll continue to show that. And here's the thing here. There are people who support that guy in our city, in our SUV. They know what he's doing is wrong, but some of them live in the diaspora, so they don't see anything wrong. They don't pity that lady you see right there standing on that road next to that car. Those who support that guy, that gentleman sitting in that car, they do not care about that lady who is standing over there. Why? Because they support that guy you see sitting in that car. They support him. So they do not care about that lady. The country, there's voters, they are partisan. They don't vote on the issue of the Liberian people. They vote on party line. So for any instance, if you say, but why the lady is begging, didn't that lady help to vote that guy into office? Guess what? Those who support that guy in our SUV will come to you and say, it's none of your business. You don't have nothing to do with that. It's not your business. So they take pride in their political leaders that it takes side with to prosecute our people. And to prosecute our people. That is what our people are going through, and they need all the prayers and help in the world. But the people themselves, they are not ready to understand the situation. Their decision continue to put them in as well. And that's one of the reasons why we see these things happening here. Let's go to another image here again. Now, here is the president of the country. All right. This is the president of the country. He is so cheap that he uses cell phone to have press conference. Why? That cheapness is not about somebody being stingy. All right. What the guys are doing in Liberia, they borrow money from IMF, they get money from the World Bank, they get money from China. All the guys are doing, investing that money, putting it in their pocket, putting it into offshore account, and enriching themselves and their generation to come. And then in order to facilitate the institution, they are not willing to give the institution any penny to promote themselves. So they bring their own journalists that they handpick, not the state journalists. They bring their own journalists that they handpick, whether they're coming on domestic travel or in the interest of the country. They pick their own journalists and bring them. And that is why you're looking at that picture right now. You're seeing those people holding cell phone in their hands because they don't care to sponsor the state radio station. These journalists you see over there, they are all on the side of the leader. They're not going to ask questions that the people want them to ask because they are in the pocket of these leaders. That's why you see. So, and this guy you see sitting on the sofa over there across from the four journalists, this guy has no vision. He has no goal, no strategy for the country. And all he does is just sleep and sleep and sleep. And he has a medical condition, but he's in broad day denial that he has no problem whatsoever. But some of the situation the children are going through in the country, let me just show you guys some of the situation the young children are going through in our country. Very, very sad situation the kids in Liberia are going through. All right. Let me see here. Let's try to find one of the images for you guys so that you guys can take a close look. So the guy you saw in the car, the president of the country, I want you guys to take a look at the image here and really see what is happening in the country. Here are these are kids in the country that are literally sitting on the floor, as you can see. Kids are sitting on the floor because of the overcapacity of the class. These kids are sitting, all right, in the classroom. They are sitting here, all right. You see the situation there? They have over 70 students to one teacher, all right. The classroom is not even fit for anyone to sit in there. There is no such thing.
70 students in this one class. So it's also not easy for the teacher.
Yes, I mean, as you can see, look at the class size.
Actually managing to copy his note. And
Right.
due
Look
to
at the size of the class.
chair with no arm, he had to bring the chair. You see them here. They brought their own chair to school and they are sitting in a very low chair.
And these people in the country continue to enjoy the luxury of the country. They continue to enjoy the luxury of the country. In Liberia, that is situated in West Africa, representative, these guys are getting $12,000 United States dollar every month. The senator are getting $15,000 every month. And then public officials, senior public official, these guys are also banking between $12,000 to $13,000, some up to $15,000. But this is what they got the young children who are the future of the country. Look the kind of situation the children are going through right now. Look at the situation. See how beautiful that is? And this is happening in a country called Liberia in West Africa. That is what happening to the children in our country. And so if you listen to me by way of YouTube, if you're watching on Facebook, this is what the children in West Africa, especially in a country called Liberia, this is what the children are going through. And so, and the leaders are not concerned about the children going through this year. Yeah, they are not concerned. Yes, they are not concerned about these things happening in the country. All right. Now, another issue that's happening in the country as well, too, and we're going to show you guys that shortly here. There are some praise singers in the country that are continuing to impact the negativities into positivity. And these guys are people who are just driven by greed, rather. They only want for themselves, all right? So this guy here, all right, I want you guys to watch. And Liberians, if you're watching this show as well, I want you to pay attention here, right? So this is it right here. This guy, he is the he's the director of a local radio station in Liberia. But because he has no goal, no agenda, this is what he found himself doing right now. Let's watch the video here.
This is J&B. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. J&B stream's moving. The passenger part of the train is gone. The train is a very long train. It's carrying cargo. It's carrying development. Roads.
So this is what happened here, right? As you can see across the top of the train, there is the flag, and that flag is in the United States. And I also want to believe that the video recording is from the United States. But this guy who is doing the over voice as the train goes by, he is a public official in the country. But because he is so one-sided, he sees a train going by and he is essentially lying to the Liberian people that train, that freight of train is leaving the United States and finding its way to Liberia at the executive mansion. And there's no one watching it right now. Now, I understand that the layout between the United States and Africa, especially Liberia in Africa, that there's no way a train will leave from the United States and go across the globe into Liberia. But this guy that is doing the voiceover as the train goes by, he is one of the public officials. He comes to America and see a train passing by, and he grabs his cell phone and he is telling the native people back home, and he's telling his partisan back home that the train that he's recording and that you guys are watching right now, that train is leaving from the United States and is on its way to Liberia. Does anyone watching me right now, listening to me out there, are you aware that train will leave the United States and go across the world, across the Atlantic Ocean to go to West Africa in Liberia? I'm sure many of you guys are right now confused about what I'm saying. But let's listen to the gentleman again. Let's listen. Listen. Lower your phone volume so you can read his transcript from what he's saying if you cannot really understand his English. But what I will say, he is telling his supporters in the United States from Liberia in Africa, and he's also telling the people in Africa that the freight or train that is swinging by or passing by is on its way to Liberia in West Africa from the United States. Let's play that video over again and see. This guy is part of the government structure. He's part of a corrupt system, and this is how they take advantage of the people by lying to them and giving them the wrong information. So let's listen to him again. All right, let's listen to him. Let me do something quickly here. I forgot to do that here. Let me do something here. So guys, if you listen to me out there, this guy is one of the deputy director. I mean, he's the director of one of the local, or let's say the government state-run radio station. This is the information that he's sharing with the people of Liberia, both in the diaspora and back home in Liberia. Let's listen to him. Let us listen to him here again. All right, folks. So let's listen to him here and play this audio here. All right, I mean the video.
This is JMB. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. JMB train is moving. The passenger part of the train is gone. The train is a very long train. It's carrying cargo. It's carrying development, roads, agriculture, healthcare, education, transportation, reconciliation, unity. A whole bunch of stuff is on this train. And equity, where our resources will be equally distributed amongst our people, and everyone will benefit from our.
So this guy you listen to is convincing Liberians that this train is leaving from the United States and is heading to West Africa. And there are a lot of things on our train that he is trying to persuade the people about. That's what he's saying to the people. That's what he's saying to the people. He's essentially lying to the Liberian people. That's what he's saying. All right? But these guys sit in Liberia, get all this money, and they don't care about the well-being of the people. Like we said, the government cannot deliver for itself. But here is the gentleman here. All right? Here is the gentleman lying to the people, misleading the people that this freight or train is actually leaving the United States and it is on its way to Liberia. That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying. Let's continue listening to him here.
Resources. So yes, I am so grateful to God that the JNB train is on its way to the executive mansion, covering all the counties. Again, it's healthcare, education, agriculture, roads, transportation, all forms of development, infrastructural development, unity, reconciliation, fair, equitable.
I mean, my fellow Liberians, let me just bring myself up here a little bit here. All right, let blow the screen over here. Do you really really believe what this guy is saying is actually making sense to you? This guy is actually in the United States, and he's telling Liberians back home that this train, the freight train, is actually leaving the United States and heading to the executive mansion. Think about that for a second. The train is leaving the US and it is on its way to West Africa. Where is the track? I mean, those are the fundamental questions you need to be asking. Where is the track that leads from the United States to West Africa? That this guy is telling you out there to believe what he's telling you. That is the embarrassment there. That is the embarrassment. And that is what I want you guys to understand. That is the embarrassment. Where is the track? Let's listen again.
Distribution of the nation's wealth, and it will no longer be a handful of people or the wealthiest and the well-connected. The JMB train is a very long one, and it's still going. It's still going. I cannot tell you. Again, this train is so long. There's another group of passengers, and I'll leave it at that.
Do you really think this guy is in a rightful mind? I mean, what do you guys make of this? Do you think this gentleman is in his rightful mind to come out and put out the kind of statement? Many of you guys that live across the world, you know there is no way a train will leave the United States, as he's claiming, and it will travel on the same identical tracks and go straight to the executive mansion. I'm not making things up. Let's play the tape again. Listen to the guy. Let's roll the tape over again. Listen to the guy. Let's roll it over.
JMB. This is JMB. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. JMB train's moving. The passenger part of the train is gone. The train is a very long train. It's carrying cargo. It's carrying development, roads, agriculture, healthcare, education, transportation, reconciliation, unity. A whole bunch of stuff is on this train. And equity, where our resources will be equally distributed amongst our people, and everyone will benefit from our resources. So yes, I am so grateful to God that the JMB train is on its way to the executive mansion, covering all the counties.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The guy is telling you that that train is on its way to the executive mansion in Liberia, West Africa. That's why he's telling the people. The train is on its way to Liberia, West Africa. I'm not making this up. That's the guy's voice over there. I'm not making this up. Fellow Liberian, I'm not making things up. I'm not making things up. I am not making things up. I'm not making things up. All right? Yes, Maya, that's a very good suggestion there. And but are they willing to do those things? And are they willing to do those things? Because you're watching this guy lying to the people of Liberia, lying to them that the train he's not saying the train is going to Liberia. He's saying the train is going to the executive mansion in Liberia. That's where the train is going. And there are people who would get up in the morning and they will tell you and I that there is no train tracks that can be seen around the executive mansion. We don't even have train tracks for commercial purposes in terms of transportation or passenger. Only the mining companies in the country use the old train tracks that were there before, but there's no train tracks in our country that is used for commercial purposes, only for industrial and other purposes. So this guy is saying to the Liberian people, look at the train. It's leaving the United States, and every bucket on the train, there is a package in there that will take care of the problem. And he stand firm in disseminating the lies. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. So I don't know where the people hold him accountable. I do not know. All right. I do not know. So let's get in there again. Let's get in there and listen to him here again. Let's get in there again and listen to him.
This is JMB. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. JMB train is moving. The passenger part of the train is gone. The train is a very long train. It's carrying cargo. It's carrying development, roads, agriculture, healthcare, education, transportation, reconciliation, unity, a whole bunch of stuff is on this train, and equity, where our resources will be equally distributed.
And that's exactly what he's doing. He is deliberately misleading the people. By the way, if you're wondering who the guy is, let me try to find his image here. And and as we look for the image, instead of this guy, instead of that guy that you just listened to, who is describing how the train is leaving the United States, going to find its way to West Africa in a country called Liberia, rather than he focusing his energy, bringing to light these kids here, all right? These kids here. Let's look at these kids as I go and bring that guy video so you guys can get to see, all right? So take a quick look at this video. Let me go get the guy image.
Over 70 students in this one class, so it's so not easy for the teacher. Actually managing to copy his note, and then due to the chair with no arm, he had to bring the chair. You see them here, they brought their own chair to school.
Get your gadgets.
So this is the guy here, the guy who is talking about the freight train, right? This is him right here. This guy is a director, all right? He is the director of the state-run radio. This is the guy right here, all right? Simaya, this is the guy right here. This is the guy right here, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, this guy, that's him right here. This guy you been listening to here. Let's bring the video back again. So this guy right here, I want you to match his face. This is him right here, misleading the people of Liberia about how a train is going to leave. All right, the train is going to leave. And by the way, somebody just put his name here. This is his name right here. He's right here. That is his name right there. All right, this guy, he is the director of one of the major radio station, public-owned radio station. I believe it's the government-owned radio station. He is the director. And as far as the quality of his information goes, he doesn't care about the quality of the information that he's putting out there. He is just putting stuff out there because he wants to put stuff out there. That's what he's doing. All right? That's what he's doing. So let's watch this video here. Let's watch the video.
This is JMB. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. JMB train is moving. The passenger part of the train is gone. The train is a very long train. It's carrying cargo, it's carrying development, roads, agriculture, healthcare, education, transportation, reconciliation, unity. A whole bunch of stuff is on this train. And equity, where our resources will be equally distributed amongst our people, and everyone will benefit from our resources. So yes, I am so grateful to God that the JNB train is on its way to the executive mansion, covering all the counties.
And that's the part that can really get to me. That is the part that can get to me. He's lying to the people and telling them that the train is actually going to the executive mansion. That's a lie. That is a lie. But yes, the guy right here.
Ready? For me, I'm already live.
This is the guy here. This is the guy who is spreading the lies, folks. This is the guy right there. Take a good look at him. That's the guy over there. This is the guy. He is the director of the state-owned radio and television station. And then he's somewhere in the United States seeing a train that does not belong to the Liberian government, that is far away, time differential, geographic differential. But he got the mind to take his cell phone and record and telling the people that the train is leaving the United States and is traveling to Liberia, to the executive mansion, and they are carrying solution. Every bucket has a solution to the people problem. And people are there cheering on. This is the guy who's supposed to make sure that information integrity is held to the highest standard. But he is the one who is actually leading the charge of information that is untrue. This information, I won't say even alternative facts, because what makes it to be exclusively far away from alternative facts is the fact that he's telling people that this train in the United States, as it swing by or goes by, is actually heading to West Africa from the United States. You will be even a little bit convinced if he was at a port and see a ship, cargo ship leaving. That will give you some level of confidence with his lies. But that's not the case. You are looking at a land transportation, not a sea transportation, not an air transportation, but a land transportation in the form of a train that uses railroad tracks to travel from point A to point B. And he's telling you that that train is leaving the United States and is going to Liberia, to the executive mansion. What sense does that make for a guy who the president of the country nominated as the director general of the state-owned run radio station to come on social media, broadcasting to people in the diaspora, broadcasting to Liberian back home, and giving the Liberian people a sense of lies that a train is coming from the United States and is on its way to Liberia. And there are people on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Our people back home, they are not educated. They don't understand this thing. They only support the party. They don't understand some of these things that are false. They don't even have a sense of understanding of things that are true. They will believe anything as long as it is coming from the public official and it is their party. So many Liberians right now are sitting down in Liberia. They are jubilating. They are so excited. They cannot wait to see the arrival of that train coming to Liberia. But the reality here is there is no train track in a country that can get to the executive mansion. We have one train track that runs from one county to the port, and that is used for industrial purposes. It is not commercial. But this guy here is telling the people that they should, brace themselves. Big news is coming, and people going to get XYZ. So let's see how quickly we press with time here. We got 8 more minutes, and after that 8 more minutes, we'll be gone. Yes, we'll be gone. All right, we'll be gone. We'll be going here. So let watch it. Let's watch. All right, let's watch it here again. Let's watch the guy here. All right, let's watch this guy. Let's watch it here again. All right, let's watch it here. So he about to talk. This guy right here, I mean, it's a shame.
Again, it's healthcare, education, agriculture, roads, transportation, all forms of development, infrastructural development, unity, reconciliation, fair, equitable distribution of the nation's wealth, and it will no longer be the handful of people or the wealthiest and the well-connected. The JMB train is a very long one, and it's still going. It's still going. I cannot tell you. Again, this train is so long. There's another group of passengers, and I'll leave it at that.
So there you have it, guys. There you have it. Let me find another video for you guys quickly here because we are pressed with time. Let me find another video here for you guys here. But as I do, let's listen to him for the last time because I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of the misinformation. And yes, I'm sick of the misinformation here. All right. That's how he lies. That's how he lies. All right. He lies a lot. And this is complete lies. That's why you need to hold yourself accountable when you're saying things. That is why he lies. So let's go there. What you guys should be all about, ladies and gentlemen. All right. What you guys should be all about is nothing but the truth.
JMB. This is JMB. Don't let nobody tell you anything different. JMB train is moving. The passenger part of the train is gone. The train is a very long train. It's carrying cargo. It's carrying development, roads, agriculture, health.
I'm just sick of the guy lies. So let's just come to this other video here and then we'll call it a day. So this guy, as you see, this guy here, instead of this guy looking into the country and bringing to the public things that are happening in the country. Now take a look at this situation here in the southeastern part of the country.
Wow, as you can see,
this is one of the major corridors between central Liberia and the southeastern. The government informed the Liberian people that they took $22 million to rehabilitate the road. But what happened to the $22 million?
Village. Okay, let me talk to you around you.
So as you can see, the erosion has taken away. We will discuss this, in depth tomorrow, hopefully. All right, not in the morning now. We might touch it a little bit in the morning, but we'll come back here tomorrow. We'll be very early and see what we can do with this. All right. And also tomorrow too, we will be listening to this guy. The guy spoke today in Atlanta City. All right. This is the speaker here. All right. He is in the United States. We will be discussing him tomorrow. And I would like to thank every one of you guys who sent a video to me. We'll be going through that video again. But before we leave, I just want to share this image with you guys here. All right. This is the image of the day. You'll be getting the post from the image. All right. You'll be getting the post from me. All right. Let me try to get myself out of the way. You'll be getting the post from me tomorrow or me tonight. All right. This is what happening to our people. And you know, this guy in here, a society dropout, is now living a luxury life based on the ignorance of our people. Until our people, since 1847, until they realize that politicians, they are all about their personal agenda and not their own. This guy essentially misled these people to vote for him. And now this lady is on the street like a beggar. And all he can do is to stop by, roll your windshield down, and give her $5, $10. But as far as improving the life and condition of the lady, he is not going to do that. That is the image of our people. And as for the president, he has no vision, he has no goal, and he also has no strategy. And this is where we are. So as long as Liberians don't see that politicians tend to prioritize their own agenda, the world will keep witnessing these unfortunate images in Liberia. And with that, we'll close the window here today. In the cause of the people, as they often say, the struggle continue. So thank you guys so much for the opportunity. God bless you guys. J. Randy will be back here tomorrow. All right. J. Randy will be back here tomorrow. We'll have our conversation in the morning, and and we'll see what we can do about that. But thank you. This is going to be our new channel now, broadcasting here at home. We're not going to be using a cell phone anymore, so get used to that. I saw my picking or my Java asking me, are you live? We're going to be here on this platform, and we'll always be here. So thank you guys so much. It's been a long day. Couldn't come on early because I had to do homework for my case. Like I always tell you guys, when I come to Liberia, I always put my case first. I always put my personal thing first. I got done with them at the time that it was like almost 9:15. They are all set for school tomorrow. Then I can come to discuss about Liberia, because this country was in existence before you and I were born. People have come and people are here calling themselves policymaker. Nothing they had done to change this country. So never put your life, never compromise your agenda for Liberia. You will be the loser. Always put yourself first. Whatever is in your personal interest, make sure you complete it. And then when you have other extra time before you focus on Liberia, right? So that's my opening advice for you guys. Thank you guys so much. God bless you guys. We'll talk about the CDC issue. We'll talk about our water issue perhaps in the morning, because I will be here tomorrow in the morning. We'll be going again through another full blast. Yes, through another full blast. We'll be going through that. In the morning, on the other side, when I'm on the other side, let's say outside the house, we'll use something else. Unless in a situation where I'm tired, then I'll not be able to come on this thing here. But other than that, we'll be here. So thanks to every one of you guys. God bless you guys, and have yourself a good day. Why are you going again? Why are you going again? I see nothing. I want to see your knee. You ready nothing yet. Oh, there you go, Aaron Yango. Thank you guys so much.
Henry Yango, enjoy the rest of your day. All right, we'll catch up with you later on. Henry Yango, enjoy your day, Mr. Yango. Enjoy your day. All right. For us here, it's time for us to go rest now. All right. All right. He said, what time is it? At 11 something. Bye, Henry Yango. See you guys. Bye bye.